All right, you guys, so this is going to be a progression from our wall plank. Wall plank's a really great way to strengthen our core, strengthen our lower back, really understand that isometric position that it takes for a plank while taking some of the strain off those muscles as we're training them. So it's a good way to start to get the strength to then be able to go to floor planks. But we're going to progress that wall plank that we've been practicing this week, and alone you're going to do a hip twist. So it's just a little hip dip, excuse me. So you're gonna come into that wall plank like we did before. So let me remind you the cues. I'm on my toes, and then what I do is I've got my core just normal. I'm going to show you how you wanna bring your bum in. So this is, we're going to do an anterior tilt. When we do an anterior tilt, it activates our core, it makes it all tight right here. So all it is just rotating your hips a little bit up and under, and you can see it automatically squeezes my glutes. So you're gonna come into that anterior tilt. You can either be, if you feel strong enough to be straight arm, that's fine. If you wanna come into the forearm, that's fine as well. So you're here, nice angle that you're comfortable with as far as, so we don't wanna, no arching down here, no tenting up here. So just a nice straight angle. I'm about 45 degrees right now. Then do your anterior tilt with your pelvis, and all we're gonna do is a little tiny move, but it's gonna really activate the obliques. That's that nice waist trimming muscle group that runs down the side of your core. And so we're going to just dip a little tiny bit and up, little tiny bit and up. My toes are just kind of rotating on the balls, but it's not a big movement. And I'm just having to overcome gravity to bring my hips back parallel. Now, it's important when you do this move that you don't do it quickly, because I don't want the momentum of coming from the other side to be what brings you back up. So I want you to actually dip, pause for a second, then dip the other side, pause. Now, in your program, it may say to do it all on one side, which just means you're gonna be here, dip, 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 or it may say alternating sides, in which case you're gonna dip, pause, dip, pause. But it's just that small of a movement. It is not very big. Important to make sure you do that anterior tilt of your hips to get your core nice and activated. And you're gonna feel it through here and a little bit up your midline of the core too. You eventually start feeling in your glutes as well.